I'm really blessed. I'm really excited to hear from a very petite lady. She is someone that I really look up to. And let us welcome with a round of applause to Miss Mabel.
Thank you, Yati, for the wonderful introduction. I think she really did well for being MC second time. Let's give her a round of applause. Alright, and I also like to take the opportunity to thank my mentors in the business, Willie and Mei Ling. I especially would like to thank them for giving me guidance in this business, for giving me time to grow, and giving me the choice to grow the way I want to grow in this business.
Not sideways.
And I think that today, okay, I also want to thank every one of you here. Give yourself a round of applause. Alright, thank you for being here with us today, alright, to hear this life transforming opportunity. So the thing is, I feel that every one of us here, okay, must be actually, we are in Singapore. We are very privileged to be born in a country like Singapore or to be working in a country like Singapore. I believe many of you seated here are actually professionals in your own rights. Alright, even if you're a housewife, you're very professional in taking care of your children. So I think that why should we actually spend time here to listen to a life transforming opportunity when we actually are really not back in our own rights? So the thing is, the thing about this thing about guaranteed income, guaranteed basic income that we actually get from a job, alright, is the start to freedom and it ends with freedom. So the thing is, why do I say that? Alright, it's because what do we get? When we get a job, we get freedom from what? Wants, alright, physiological insecurities, and we are actually able to provide for our family. And we are able to maybe afford some of the luxury things in life, and this gives us a certain degree of freedom. But then why do we need then to look into a business opportunity today? Alright, it's because we want greater freedom perhaps. We need to have a freedom to pursue the things that we want to pursue. How about the time, alright, to spend time with a loved one in hospital? How about having time to acquire education when you're actually going through your course of work and you decided that, hey, look, I'm going to stop, I want to go back and study. How many people can afford to do that? And also, how about if you want to pursue a passion, alright? What if you want to open a cafe? What if you have some passion like sports and you want to do that? Or you can actually also pursue different things, okay, like actually to contribute to a worthwhile community project, right? If I know many people like to go overseas to do voluntary work, one of the limiting factor is actually time. You don't have time to actually go out and do that. So, and also I think we also need to have the freedom, alright, to actually do a new business, alright, that actually might have an uncertain future. So how many people actually have the freedom to do that? And the cushion in order to be able to do that. So with that, right, let's come and take a look at this life transforming opportunity. So I hope that every one of you here open up your hearts. And if there's something in this sharing that actually you resonate with, feel free to speak to the person who brought you here to find out further and get started with us. So basically, what kind of business are we in? We are basically in the business of helping people to achieve optimal wellness, right? Develop time, like I mentioned about, all right? Time is actually the next most precious commodity, all right? After, if you have money, and definitely we also want the money, financial freedom, and to develop and live a life of prosperity and purpose. So I like to borrow what Mark Zuckerberg said in his recent commencement speech at Harvard. And I think it's one of the most inspiring video that I watched this week. And in it, I think he said that we need to help people to define purpose in life. You know, nowadays we are going into times where there's actually so much technological changes. So what happens is due to this technological age, many people are actually maybe losing their jobs. Jobs are changing. You know, when our parents graduated, they found satisfaction from their jobs, from their community, okay, from their religion, and so on. But nowadays, as automation comes about, where are we? More and more people are actually losing their purpose in life. They no longer find meaning in all these areas like a job. And how then do we actually recreate purpose in this entire world. We're not just talking about a community like Singapore, we're talking about this entire world where we are all global citizens. So why business? Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, so rising costs. I think some of you might feel about this, okay, for property or even sick care, alright. As you get sick, cost increases. Alright, for people who cannot connect, just think about it. Every one of us have gone to ATM to press money, right? Yes. Do you remember when we were younger? I remember when I was much younger, I pressed and I get $50. I could use it for 2 weeks. I don't know about you. So yeah, as I grew older, okay, $50 lasts 1 week. And now $50 probably lasts me right? So you fill in the blank yourself. How much or how long does that $50 actually last you? So I think that's something that everyone can immediately connect with, not just something that's so far away. So but I don't think it's something like bread and butter issue that we don't have money, etc. But it's the making ends meet. It's the what kind of other luxury you want in your life, what kind of lifestyle you want, right? Which is what the $50 can provide you with. Today, if I choose a lifestyle of eating in hawker center, the $50 can last me very long time. But today, what if I choose a lifestyle of indulging myself a bit? Okay, the $50 is not going to last me very long. And today, especially if I choose healthy eating, if I go and buy a salad bowl, it's going to cost me a lot of money. It's expensive to eat healthy, alright, in modern world. And I think that nowadays we don't want to end up in hospitals, so we want to eat healthy. But that's where the struggle comes in. It's expensive, it's costly to keep healthy. Right? So which is why we need to actually explore and look into a business. So and also job security. Many jobs are being overtaken. I remember when I attended a tour in Europe, one of my tour guides, he shared with me, his dream is to open a toilet in Budapest. The reason is because everyone who goes up the mountain in Budapest needs to use the toilet. It's a long 2-3 hours ride up there, and there's only one toilet up there. So he figured he open a toilet there, he'll earn a lot of money. Because in Europe, every time you go to the toilet, you have to pay 50 pounds, 50 cents. So what happens is he says that if he doesn't open the toilet, he'll come back to Singapore and just be a cashier. That's his vision of what he would be. But then looking at it now, even his dream of becoming a cashier is taken over by automation. When you go to the NTUC or a lot of the supermarkets, all these are actually being taken over by automation. And I feel that we should not fight automation. In Mark Zuckerberg's sharing as well, he shared that we should work with automation. And a lot of us are millennials. I'm an old millennial. I'm more comfortable with still the paper and pen method, right? And yeah, we don't struggle. We struggle with some of these technology things as well, right? Not like the younger millennials. So what happens is in his sharing, he says that we millennials will find our own way, and we will actually be able to create purpose in this new technological age. Right, and work together with technology to bring about great changes to this world. So he said that our grandparents' generation, our parent generation, they have found their own way too, and we will too. So as I go out, I find that a lot of people are actually very, technophobic. Right, I coined this term, yeah, not the dance, techno. But yeah, so there's a lot of technophobia. They are very afraid of technology or embracing technology. And I think we shouldn't do that. Which is why I think in Singapore, we are actually relatively slower than China. Recently, I was reading an article, China, they have this QR code, and once it's like money. Once you scan the QR code, you can actually transfer money, get money, and the beggars on the street, they use QR code. How far away are we from there?
Wow.
We're not beggars, but you see, alright?
Wow.
So, okay, and in a world of increasing wealth, I think we are very blessed to be in Singapore. Singapore has recovered relatively quickly from this economic downturn. And I think in recent years, they were actually projecting that property prices will rise, alright, which is actually good for agents and so on. But probably not so good for the rest of us, right, who can't actually afford housing. Or maybe how about your next generation, perhaps, right? Even you have a house, very secure, fully paid for, then the question is, what about your next generation? How are they going to afford to be able to purchase or buy this housing? And I think that in the world now, there's a lot of wealth inequality. So why should businesses be reserved only for the rich and wealthy? Alright? And this business I'm going to share with you is actually a business that is giving all of us the equal opportunity to succeed in such an environment. And that's what makes it valuable to all of us, alright? And I feel that that's what gives us the value and purpose to share this business with more people. So you can look at this different type of lifestyle. Alright, lifestyle one, which we are familiar with. Alright, this is the lifestyle that probably our parents, our grandparents have actually gone through. So we go to school, right? And then subsequently, we utilize the skills that we have and work hard, okay, for a long period of time, and then enjoy life, and then the end, that's it. So that's the life that our grandparents, our parents probably walked through. So now the question is, do you want to walk through the same path?
No.
No. So the thing is, why is the human race able to better itself? Because I think that we've seen how our grandparents actually go through life. We've seen how our parents go through life, and we make certain reflection and evaluation whether we want to go through life the same way. And many a times we may not agree that we want to go through life the same way. So then comes the next option of actually acquiring skills, all right, from to about 25 years old. Right, I think acquiring skills is very important, right? Regardless of whichever what kind of education we are given with, we should actually acquire skills. Actually, just